What's up, guys?
Hi, Lorena.
How is it going? Is everything okay? I hope so. Well, in our last class, we were talking about landscapes and trips to places with beautiful views.
Oh my God!
Right? So, today I'm going to tell you about my last trip to Chapada. It was great. The last time I went there, it was a 5-day trip. Chapada Diamantina is famous, actually was famous in the past for its gold and diamond extraction. Today, it's famous for the beautiful national park. I went with some friends and we had a lot of fun. The way wasn't short. We drove about 6 hours.
Stop!
But we visited lots of sites, hiked hard, enjoyed the nature, and saw a beautiful sunset over the river. Tried delicious food. We didn't stay in a hotel. We stayed with one of my old friends. He lives there and he has a big house. It was so much fun. I wanted to hike every day, and I did. So I visited some valleys, canyons, caves, cliffs, villages, and hamlets. But some places changed a lot, different now. We also went to waterfalls. I loved seeing all those mountains. I really had a blast. I was really happy to be there in the middle of nature. We did some touristy things too. We shopped, some gifts to our families, visited museums, churches, and much more. And I could reveal all the things that I studied at school about colonial period. The views are amazing up there. We walked across the historic Lençóis too. It's a beautiful town. My friend's house is very near, so it was amazing. So, as you could see, I was talking about a trip that happened in the past. And to do so, I used the simple past tense because this trip is something that happened and finished in the past. What about you? How was your last trip? Do you remember?
Sim, menina. Que isso?
Where did you go? Did you have fun? All right. All right. So let's try to analyze the simple past tense. How to formulate the simple past tense? Okay, for regular verbs, we just add ed to the base form of the verbs. And in some cases, we just add d if the base form ends in a e, or ied in case of verbs ending in y preceded by a consonant. Let's see some examples. Visit, visited. Enjoy, enjoyed. Stay, stayed. Want, wanted. Walk, walked. Love, loved. Change, changed. Hike, hiked. Try, tried. Stud, studied. These are regular verbs. But now let's take a look at irregular verbs, including the verb to be. The simple past forms are more different. For example, see, saw. Have, had. Go, went. Do, did. Am, is, are, was, and were. So, how to make a simple past negative? Fortunately, there is a formula for making simple past verbs negative, and it's the same for both regular and irregular verbs, except for to be, all right? So the formula is did plus not plus the base form of the verb. You can also use the contraction didn't instead of did not. We didn't stay in a hotel, for example, or we did not stay in a hotel. For the verb to be, we don't need the auxiliary did. When the subject of the sentence is singular, use was not or wasn't. When the subject is plural, we use were, not, or weren't. Except, of course, for you. You were, you weren't. Both for singular or plural. For example, the way wasn't short. How to ask a question? The formula for asking questions in the simple past tense is did plus subject plus the base form. And we can also use double H words in the beginning of the sentence. Here's an example. Where did you go? Another one. Did you have fun? When asking questions with the verb to be, you don't need to use the auxiliary did. The formula is was or were plus the subject plus complement. And you can also use double H words again. For example, how was your last trip? Got it? If you still didn't get it, please try to watch this video again and study the material in this section. In case you need any help, you can count on me. Write your questions on the comments, or you can ask me in our next class. All right?
Wow.
Well, that's all for today, guys.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
See you next class. Take care.